Holy cow, ladies and gentlemen, my name's Faye. I am really looking forward to today's stream. Yesterday I just needed a day. Yeah, it's just one of those days, you know? One of those days where you're like, I gotta just take a day for me. And then Mrs. Faye, she convinced me to sleep in. So I just woke up. I mean, it's like 11:30 my time, right? So since it's flail, I appreciate that, man. That means a lot. I hope the workday goes by decently, but I hope it goes decently fast. But yeah, sorry I slept in. Sorry, not sorry. You know, sorry, not sorry. I did switch my sleep schedule 3 days ago, so it's gonna take a bit. But ladies and gentlemen, today we're gonna get back into some questing. Last night, Mrs. Faye and I had a date night, which was kind of just a staycation date night, so to speak. We just hung out at the house, watched movies, did some movies. Let's make sure the stream is up and running, and then I'll pull up chat. Should be good. It is good. All right. Yeah, cheers. I have some caffeine going. I'll be awake here in like 10 minutes. Sleeping in this late feels amazing. But thanks everybody for all the follows and the subscriptions on YouTube. Subscriptions. Yeah, we're live on the purple site, the green site, but I care most about YouTube. I think YouTube's a lot of fun. I'm trying to slowly get the quality up to 4K. I mean, with a game like OSRS, I don't know if it matters too much, but I did get some skilling in last night while we were watching movies. Just kind of like not pseudo, that's not the right word, but partly AFK. But I bet within a couple of weeks I'll be very used to getting up at like 5:30, 5 a.m. every day again. Just got to cultivate the habit. It's too easy to sleep in, man. But all right, so today let's see what we got on the docket. So we did get all our stuff up to 40, and check us out. We have Rune gear. So my buddy Zach, that's part of the guild that I'm in, he kicked me some Rune gear he doesn't use anymore. That was really nice of him. Super nice of him. But yeah, today's gonna be really chill. Let's get some questing going. Let's make sure the purple site's looking good. That's looking good. Green site looks like it's looking good, but really grateful to be here. It's 100 plus degrees today, so 100 plus degrees today. So we're doing the lazy grind some OSRS in the middle of the day. I got some drywall to do. My shoulder's in better shape than I thought. I know the end of last stream, I was going to get x-rays and MRI. I still haven't got the MRI, waiting for insurance. Anybody that's in America knows how that goes, so just kind of waiting. But x-rays, preliminaries look good, so pretty stoked about it. Yeah, AFK is so good on mobile. I grinded strength. First we got strength to 40, then attack to 40, defense to 40, just while on a date night. And Mrs. Faye was okay with it. It wasn't, you know, it was a fairly laid back movie night. We watched some old 90s movies that we hadn't seen since we were in college, basically. So it was some good nostalgia. All right. I didn't set goals for today's stream as far as what we're doing in OSRS, but yeah, Census Flail, I still love your name. Big fan of Census Fail back in the day. Yeah, I love watching streams when I'm working, especially on really busy days, really busy work days. I almost always have a stream pulled up, or YouTube. But anyways, happy weekend. I think everything's good to go. So Willman, thanks for the follow. JS Madness, thanks for the follow. Benny, thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. I really like this new direction that I'm going in of not having any alerts. I mean, I still see them. I just don't want that right now. right now. We'll probably do it in the future. I'm also going to start doing music streams. Probably not on this YouTube channel, though. You know, probably not on this YouTube channel. It'll still be the same channels for the purple site and the green site, but probably do a music. And I think the name of this YouTube is changing in like a week and a half, something like that. Because I have a better channel name already. I just have a different channel that has no subscribers with that name. Let's just talk about a couple things. Start the day off right. All right. If the daytime high temperature had to be exactly the same every day of the year, what would you want the temperature to be? So I run really cold. I don't like it in too hot. So I don't know, man. I would, for me, it would be like 50, 55, maybe 60. That's like perfect weather for me, man. I love overcast. I don't know. I have a lot of family that lives in really hot parts of the United States. And yeah, it's just not for me. It's not for me. I've lived in very hot places. I've lived all over the world, but yeah, you know, if I had it my way, it'd be like 60 degrees, high temperature every day. I would love that. But, all right, so here are some of the quests I want to get through today. Prince Ali rescue. No, we did that. We already did that. So I need to mark that off of the spreadsheet. We got Pirate's Treasure, Goblin Diplomacy, Witch Potion. There's just a ton of quests we're going to be doing. And then after we get through about 10 quests, I'm going to start skilling thieving because I haven't done anything in thieving yet. Mrs. Faye wants to play OSRS, so I'm really excited about that. I don't know why I didn't just leave it on this because we're not really playing yet. Just kind of chatting. So yeah, what about you, chat? And feel free to lurk. I love lurking. I rarely chat on streams. That's just me. I'm not projecting that onto anyone. Like, you guys do what you want. Been watching my friend Soga stream this Elliot game. Let me see what it's called. Pull up his channel. He's still live. He's been live for like 14 hours or something. The Adventures of Elliot. Millennium Tells. Looks really good. Been watching. I mean, I fell asleep listening to his stream and then woke up and pulled it up, and I was surprised to see he was still alive, which was kind of cool. Probably chess. I should probably check my chat box real quick. Make sure everything's linked up correctly. Dun, dun, dun. Probably get attack. We'll get attack to 41 and then we'll start questing. Yeah, it looks like chat's up and running. It's nice. I've found for my community, which I mean I haven't streamed consistently in a long time, but historically my community is older and busier on like Saturday, Sunday. But it don't matter. It doesn't matter. We're gonna be playing this anyways. We are gonna be grinding. My ears are a little plugged, so if I'm talking like kind of loud compared to normal, I apologize. All right. Not really on purpose. I just can't really hear. But I am excited today after the stream, and it might be a shorter stream. Might only be 4 hours, but it might be longer. I am doing some drywall, working on the music studio a little bit. So I want to get live improv streams going. Live improv music stuff. Which is really fun for me. I am a musician for sure. Have been since I was 13. Grew up playing piano, grew up singing in church. Been playing guitar since I was 15. But I did get a new violin. I got a new electric acoustic violin. That's gonna be fun to loop with. Add physical violin instead of just MIDI. Should be really fun. But But yeah, Mrs. Faye was saying that she really wants to start farming in OSRS. So that's going to be fun. I set up, I have this, I'm in school for cybersecurity, so I have this pen testing beast of a computer on wheels that I use for all my ethical hacking stuff. But it's upstairs, and it's technically Mrs. Faye's gaming computer. She doesn't game too much. She's not much of a gamer, but she loved Stardew Valley, farming, and I think we get her into Discord hanging out, chatting with all the friends. I think she would really enjoy it, but I also don't care if she doesn't like it at all, you know? That's completely okay as well. Not a big deal either way, but yeah, generally speaking, I think Saturday will be the sleep-in day where we go live later on. I normally don't sleep in, but it's a good morning to get up and do a bunch of yard work. We have a fixer-upper, so we got a lot to do. We have a ton to do. But I'm really looking forward to more quests today. We did do Waterfall. I hope we can make it through a bunch of this stuff. I mean, if it stays super hot, basically when the heat drops down to like back into the 90s, I'm gonna go dig up sprinklers. I am going to do a lot of yard work today, which I'm really looking forward to. I'm weird. I love cleaning. I love yard work. And now that I don't do construction for a living, I love having projects on a fixer-upper. Most importantly, I'm really excited to start work on the music studio. That's what's really got me excited. I was gonna wait until everything else was done on the fixer-upper before I started the music stuff, but curved bone. That's my first curved bone, by the way. Nice. But yeah. First curved bone, chat. Yay. It's kind of cool. I watched a YouTube video about curved bones last night. Not about them, but it was something the video talked about. Large bone. This is cool. So I bet when I was on mobile, I missed a bunch of these large bones. And for all I know, I got some curved bones as well, but doesn't matter too much. Doesn't matter too much. We're gonna get attacked to 41, and then we're gonna jump into the quest list and keep going down. Wait. I want to drop one of these large bones or big bones. 254. I thought it was a large. Yeah, large. So how much are the large bones worth, chat? Drop 1,000. To me, that's worth it, you know? Any large bones we get and curved bones, pick those up and sell them. Or don't sell them. Just keep them in the inventory. So when we get to the thieving skill, I'm gonna pull up some guides. So I'm not necessarily in a hurry. I'd rather do the slower, more profitable methods when it comes to skilling. But since I'm like a week and a half, almost 2 weeks into this game, I love the backseating in chat. So if I'm doing something kind of dumb, just let me know. Just tell me if there's a good, better, best. But yeah, since it's flail, I hope the workday goes well. Hope the drive's safe. Can't sell? Okay. Oh, they can't. I can't even sell them. Cool. No worries. I think in that video there was something very specific he was doing with the curved bones, but I don't completely remember. Yeah, my ears are plugged. I'm a little congested today, so if I'm having a hard time controlling the volume of my voice, that's why. I do have a compressor set up on this microphone, so it probably doesn't matter too much, but I'm a bit of an audiophile. Like, I always want the audio to sound really good. I love streaming on YouTube. I love the fact that if I pull the stream up or anybody's stream up on YouTube on the TV, it looks great. Because you can just push a lot higher quality. But yeah, I got OSRS set up on Lana's gaming PC upstairs and got Rune light and everything. Pretty excited. Pretty excited. I'm gonna try my best not to like try to hold her hand. So today we do need to get into thieving. We need to start thieving skill and farming. Because Mrs. Faye's favorite thing to do in any game like this is farm. For construction. That's what the video said, if I remember right. I'm fairly certain that's what the video was talking about. It's really good for construction. All right, we have 41. 41. All right, and then we got the curved bow and a large bone, which is kind of cool. Could grind out to 42 pretty easily. These lower levels seem pretty quick, right? Especially now that Zach kicked us some rune gear. Seems to be going pretty fast. I wish I wasn't congested, man. I have to breathe. I'm kind of a mouth breather today, so breathing out the mouth. I don't know what it is, but I could skill all day for now, right? I know it's gonna get way more grindy and the levels will come way slower. I know there's like snow crabs and there's better places to farm this. I was just doing this to wake up, to get the stream going, you know, get it going. But I think for now we'll go live at 7 a.m. for like 4 or 5 hours before the workday starts. I tend to do like a 10-hour workday, so. Dun, dun. 700 miles today, dang. So my neighbor is a driver. I convinced him to buy an arcade because he loves arcades. And anytime it has issues, he texts me, he's like, can you come over and fix this? Today I'm gonna kind of explain to him, like, brother, like some of my friends do this for a living. It's like generally $100 an hour, my man. I'll do it for half that, you know. I used to fix arcade and pinball machines for a living. Well, all right, chat. Let's pull up the optimal order imp catcher. I think we already did Prince Ali. Yeah. We already did Prince Ali. I was just double checking. I'm gonna mark it off of my spreadsheet so we keep track of everything. I know Quest Tracker does that for us, but I'm seeing where Pirate's Treasure is on this list. Seems like it's a little ways down. Teleport to Varrock. Teleport to Falada. Oh, wait, chat. We need a world switch. Let's go to House Party. Let's go to House Party to save us some time, money, you know, all that stuff. AI viewers. Oh, that's just what I need. Inflated follow count, which I already have because I used to stream so much. Hey, 40 hit points. All right. Dun, dun, dun. All right. Talk to Redbeard Franklin in Port Sarum. Cool. It's a good name. Redbeard. Okay, set the target. I mean, this is easy. We just teleport outside of home. But before we do that, I think I go to the bank real quick. I think we cruise to the bank. Yeah, let's get into it though. Dun, 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 dun. I have a feeling today is going to be a good day. So today it's questing, getting into thieving, and farming. Right, we did put our lamps into runecraft. So I still would like to get into that, but I think we just keep it to 1 or 2 new skills a day. Just so over the next week or two, we actually learn how a lot of these skills work firsthand instead of just watching videos, instead of theoretical knowledge. Okay. I don't really need to hold on to the stuff I have in my inventory, but it is what it is. Okay, we're gonna teleport outside a house and start questing. Get into it. Get into the questing. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I do want to go do a little mining as well today. What's our mining at? 33? Yeah, I don't know if we'll get to the mining, but I will be playing off stream as well. I mean, you know, that's just a good time. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Okay, cool. Making sure the 1440p resolution was coming through on YouTube. Oh, good. I just chopped a tree down. Sweet. Let's drop that, man. Yeah, I hope everybody's weekend is set up for a decent one. You know, hope everybody's weekend goes well. I can't breathe, dude. It is just allergies. I already took an allergy pill, so I am assuming within an hour I'll feel just fine. Art, matey! In search of a treasure. Let's see, let's see. I may turn the music down just a bit. There we go. I know you guys can barely hear it now. I like almost all the music in this game. This song, heard it a little too much lately. Our treasure you be after, huh? Well, I might be able to tell you where to find some for a price. Ooh. What sort of price? Well, for example, if you can get me a bottle of rum. Not just any rum, mind. I'd like some rum made on Karamja Island. There's no rum like Karamja Run. Okay. You got it, man. You're a saint. Although it'll take a miracle to get it off Karamja. What do you mean? The customs office has been clamping down on the export of spirits. Seem like a resourceful young lad. I'm sure you'll be able to find a way to slip the stuff past them. All right. Give it a shot. That's the spirit. If I could do a decent pirate voice that I wasn't insecure about, I'd try it out. 10 bananas. Can be obtained during the quest. Okay, so what do we got to do here, chat? Please open Pirate's Treasure Quest Journal to sync the current quest state. I don't know what that means. Spoken to Redbeard Frank. He's agreed to tell me the location of some treasure for some Karamja rum. Need to go to Karamja and buy some rum. I hope it's not too expensive. Sweet. So it did sync. Talk to one of the seamen on the docks in Port Sarim to go to Musa. I mean, we could sail there, I think. And I'm pretty sure we have tasks. So we can do level. We can do a few levels on sailing, you know. Either gonna hate Slayer or love it. I think I'm leaning towards love it based on what I've talked about with my buddies. And we could talk to this guy. Maybe we just follow the normal quest line, you know? Let's talk to him. Hello there. Do you want to travel somewhere? We can take you. Or if you prefer, we can drop you off at Pandemonium. Only costs 30 coins. Nah, we'll sell there. It seems like seems like we can level our sailing a little bit while we head that way. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to the board. Now I have to remember the logos. I took a picture of all the different location shields. So let's pull that up. Dun, 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 dun. I have so many pictures of so much RuneScape stuff. There we go. Dun, dun, dun. So we're trying to go to Musa, which is the green. Okay, so this one's accepted. And that is it. I think we already put the crate on the ship, but we'll find out. Take cargo. Yeah, no cargo. That's what I thought. All right, but yeah, let's sail on over there. Dun, 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 dun. Get rid of that. Yeah. And then let's open the cargo hold and make sure. Yep, we're good. We're good. Not bad. I love the sailing. I think it's a lot of fun. It's quite relaxing. The music on some of the parts when you're going back and forth from like Pandemonium. This is probably not correct, but it feels like this ship is slower than the raft. Probably not true. I am glad that like there's some crafting that goes along with the ship. Kind of nice. Kind of nice. Hopefully we'll be able to make it to the ferry ring by tomorrow or Monday. What am I doing, man? But it is nice to have a little bit of higher levels for combat. But I do need to focus range and magic. I mean, that's the beauty of old school RuneScape is there's so much to do. I don't know if it's the leader of our guild or the leader of our clan, but I think he only has 5 or 6 skills left to get to 99, and I believe they're all at 98. Okay, stop. There you go. Get your cargo, pick it up. Oh, wait. That's right. I always forget you have to unequip your weapon and shield. Gotta have your arms free. Can't be holding stuff. All right. Let's go deposit this, get a little XP on the sailing. Deposit. Here we go. I have no idea what our sailing's at right now. You delivered it. Cool. Sweet, dude. Thanks, sailor. Here's your payment. All right. And now let's pull the quest back up. Bum. Talk to Zambo. All right. Let's go talk to Zambo. I'm looking forward to the banana picking. Pick 10 bananas nearby. Oh man. All right, Zembo. It's a cool name. Hey, you want to try some of my fine wines and spirits? All brewed locally. Chat, the only drinking I do for the rest of my life is in video games. Haven't had a drink in 314 days. As of today. I wonder if there's any reason to buy more than one. I might buy 2. Just to be safe. Kind of seems like an alright thing to do. I'm assuming we've just picked bananas here. I mean, we're going to find out, right? We are going to find out. Oh yeah, pick banana tree. Cool. Bum, 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 bum. And so now what's cool is tomorrow's thumbnail, I'll be wearing Rune gear. That's another thing I want to get a lot better at is making quality thumbnails. I have a lot of room for improvement there. J Will, what's up, man? Yeah. It took me a long time to admit that I'm an alcoholic. Right around the time I started admitting that I'm an addict, you know, just kind of came to terms with it of like, yeah, I can't really do anything. I got a Red Bull a day, which I'm also weaning off of. I've switched to traditional Chinese tea, gong fu cha. But there's a couple other YouTube channels that I've got in the works that are going to be so fun. One of them's a Chinese YouTube. Teach people to learn Mandarin Chinese. Just easier. It's actually quite a simple language, despite popular opinion. It's a ridiculously tough language because of the tones, but once you get the tones down, there's not a whole lot of conjugation. Also, Jay Wilna, I miss you, dude. I hope things are going well. Hope you guys are having fun. I dislocated my right shoulder, so the fixer-upper, like all the house projects, have been on hiatus. You have my attention. Hell yeah. Well, I just want to say that I appreciate you. I was thinking about it the other day. We both went to the first TwitchCon ever. And it's just wild, man. It's crazy how much everything's changed. But I'm excited about how YouTube's going for all the old school RuneScape stuff. All right, chat. Question before we get heavy into questing. If you could take any job for just 1 month, what job would you like to have? Assume that you would already have the skills and knowledge to perform adequately. Skydive instructor. Yeah, I'm gonna go with, because like my background's in finance, right? And I'm in school for cybersecurity stuff. I have been for almost 4 years. Yeah, it would be skydive instructor. Not like the highest paid profession, but if I could do that just for a month, that would be amazing. Hi, I'm Luthus. I run a banana plantation here. Okay. About working for him. All right. Could you offer me employment on your plantation? Yes, I can sort something out. There's a crate ready to be loaded onto the ship. You wouldn't believe the demand for bananas from Widden's shop over in Port Sarim. I think it's the 3rd crate I've shipped him this month. If you could fill it up with bananas, I'll pay you 30 gold. Okay. All right. Whatever you say. Assuming we just do that. Stash the rum. Right click. Fill the rest of the crate with bananas. Okay. Tell him you finished. Dude, that's not much work, chat. It's not much work. Yeah, pilot. So I started taking pilot's lessons when I was a kid. I'm sure I told you that a long time ago, but I was like 11? 10 or 11? Just crazy you can get a pilot's license before you can get a driver's license. Well done. Here's your payment. I don't know if that's still the case. I haven't looked into it in a long time. Will you pay me for another crate full? Yes, certainly. If you go outside, you should see the old crate has been loaded onto the ship and there's another empty crate in its place. Customs officer is annoying, isn't she? No, the crate isn't full yet. We'll come back when it is. All right. We'll let ourselves be distracted and go pick some bananas, man. Doing quite well on this side of the world. Good, man. Yeah, same. The only issue is I just keep getting injured. Keep getting injured, man. Dislocated the shoulder again. Right ankles. I don't know. I have a lot of physiotherapy in the future so I can keep skateboarding, riding motorcycles, you know, rock climbing, just doing the stuff I like to do. I'm wondering if we just need 10 bananas again. Was that 3, 6, 9? Yeah. That looks like 10. Shouldn't do that, you know? Right? I don't mind. It's okay. It's not a bad thing. Okay, fill the crate. You pack all your bananas into the crate. All right, well, let's go talk and see if that's... Well done, here's your payment. Would he give us 30? Yeah. Thank you, I'll be on my way. All right. Imagine just grinding that. Just like getting 30 gold over and over and over again. That would take a long time. Jay Will. Have you played Old School RuneScape before? Okay, so let's pull up the quest. Head back to Port Sarim, pay the customs officer to sail there. But what if I don't want to? What if we instead pull up the little picture I took and see if we have crates we can take back to Port Sarim? Nope. There's no quests that have us doing that right now. We got 2 for Pandemonium, which is pretty cool, right? I believe that's the Pandemonium shield. It is, okay. So we'll accept those, we'll throw them on the ship, we'll cruise to Pandemonium, we'll drop them off, you know? WoW is your poison, yeah. And I was never into MMORPGs, and then recently, you know, I played WoW Classic, especially on Hardcore. Hardcore made it a lot of fun. But this game, man, this is more my speed. I don't, like I said, I don't really want to go on their ship. I realize this quest was probably made long before sailing was in the game, but I don't know if that's the case. That's just an assumption. That is just an assumption. Not truck driver. Oh. Gotcha. Sorry. Census flail. Took me 10 years to read that. Sorry about that. Nearby customs agent stops you from using the dock facilities. Rum in your backpack. Oh, yeah, okay. I don't really care. I'll just drop it. Also, I didn't actually grab anything because I forgot to remove these. Totally forgot. Pick up a crate of bananas. And we do need to grab the white apron from the fishing shop. I'm assuming the fishing shop is in Port Sarim. It wouldn't make sense if it wasn't. I thought I dropped the rum. Losing my mind. Losing my mind a bit. Okay, we'll throw this in. We'll go get the other one. Go grab the other one, get it in there. Dun, 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 dun. We did do waterfall quest. There's no cargo available? Say what? There should be, right? Didn't we sign up for 2? Ah, okay. All right. Looks like we're running some ladders for a second. That's okay. It is all good. Yeah, I got the go-ahead to start skateboarding again. After x-rays, my shoulder's looking better than we thought. Still waiting for an MRI though, right? So I gotta take it easy, but I do want to do some skateboarding streams. I do want to do some skateboarding streams. I have such a fun YouTube idea. Something nobody's doing yet. And it's gonna take time and money to make it happen, but it's gonna be fun. One addiction I didn't get hooked on. Yeah. It's probably for the best. I don't know what it is, man. Just clicking things and watching numbers go up. Oh, this is not Pandemonium, right? There's Pandemonium. I'm like cruising to the wrong place. All right. We'll do this. We'll go back to Port Musa. And then we'll head to Sarim and finish this quest. Just trying to grab a little XP as we go on the different skills, you know? Bum, 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 bum. Is this still on shuffle? No, it's not. Tis not. I'm curious to test and see if the raft is actually faster. But I do think it's going to be fun to deck our ship out. No, no, no. Don't set the sail. Happens like 20 times, dude. Stop the boat. There we go, there we go, there we go. Let's grab that. This might get us to level 16. Close. Okay, still haven't completely memorized the flags, so... I mean, we gotta go to Musa, so this is a good quest. It's actually a really good one. Just want to get to 20 so we can start doing these higher level things. Crate of eye patches. Okay. I don't know why we have 2 crates, but we'll grab them both. Maybe there's 2 for the same client. Ba-da-da-bum-bum. Just don't sleep and get to max level. Yeah. Nah, man. Slow and steady, slow and steady. Want to enjoy the whole grind, you know? Slow and steady. Ba-da-da-dun-dun. I gotta cruise back. Dun, 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 dun. All right, board. It would be fun, yeah. So I think 6 months, if I could just pick a random, not a random, but pick a career that sounds really fun that I would only want to do for 6 months. Skydive instructor would be really fun. So my old Twitch friend Anthony was a skydive instructor. Haven't talked to him in years. Okay, where don't we need to go to? All right, let me look at something real quick. Make sure we're going to the correct place. Musa, right? So we got to go back to Musa. All right. We'll map it. It's fine. It's kind of on the way, you know? So we may as well get a little sailing XP, get sailing up to 16 on the way. Might help if I actually get on the helm. Oh boy. Imagine if you could add different mods on RuneScape through the plugin, like a skateboarding mod and speedboat, you know? It makes sense that you can't because it's an MMORPG, but MMORPG. Jay Will, you been gaming much? I don't game as much as I used to until I started to get into this. Which is kind of nice. It's really nice to have a game I really love. It's a lot of reallys, but it's fun, man. I'm thankful to have a game I'm really, really into. But yeah, Jay Will, if you're ever in this neck of the woods, hit me up. There's a lot of really great camping spots we could take you guys to. Hello, land dweller. Hello, sea dweller. What are you doing here? The sea has been getting quite busy all of a sudden. I surfaced to see what the fuss was about and found that lots of you seem interested in diving down to the seafloor. Yeah, I figured it would be on your list. Your neck of the woods is on our list. There's a lot of stuff we want to do in the next handful of years. Hopefully make it all happen with travel. Yeah. And like, so new career I've been studying and training for almost 4 years now is full remote. And even if it takes a long time to get a job in the career field I've been studying, which it will, it's easy for me to go back to what I used to do in finance, which is also full remote. So Mrs. Fan and I both work full remote. So we've been looking at... Oh no, dude, look at this. What's going on here? Guys just ran me over, dude. They don't care. But yeah, so we've been looking into motorhomes and trailers and whatnot. Kind of want to buy an old divey one, just one that's kind of beat up, and restore it. Can I dive to the sea floor with you? I don't think you're practiced enough to dive here. I don't want you getting swept away. Sailing level of 38. Okay, that is cool. That's something to look forward to. I didn't know we could do sea diving. Alright, so we'll take these. Take the cargo. Get our sailing to 16. And as I said before, I'm more concerned at making money while we skill, even if it takes 3 times as long. Rotten bananas. Let's go ahead and put those back. I'm pretty sure that we let a quest expire or something if they're rotten, you know? $16, there it is. Deliver the crate of eye patches and complete your courier task. Thanks, sailor. Here's your payment. Cool. What did we get from that? Let's find out. Range. So that's another cool thing, is you can put a range. Yeah, let's check the materials. 4 steel bars, 2 charcoal, and a tinder box. That's not too bad. That's gonna be fun. I can't wait to... Well, I can, but I'm excited to build out the ship. Let's deliver the rotten bananas and see what happens. See if it, like, does something negative to your account. Not account, but there might be, like, a negative reward. I don't know. Nope. Still got. Okay, cool. And now we have to go to Port Sarum. So let's see if we have any crates we can take to Port Sarum. Oh, nice. I'm excited for these shark bounties. That's going to be fun. We can always just grab this one, even though there's nothing to take. Boom, 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 boom. All right, let's get back to the quest, though. Nice little one level into sailing. Getting text messages, chat. Gotta check. That's cool. My nephew, so I grew up in a sort like a motocross family ish. My dad raced, my brother raced. I got into it for a while. I was never fast, but it was fun. Great way to spend time. Great way to get hurt. Really great way to get hurt. But my nephew has been taking, like, my brother was really fast, and his son, he's paying for motocross lessons from some pros, just really cool. But he just sent a text that's like, being the dad and watching my kid fly around the track is incredibly stressful and just full of anxiety. And I remember my dad tried to make us promise we wouldn't buy motorcycles and get into motocross, and that didn't last long. That almost made it happen faster, you know. That made us get into it way faster. I still remember like my first day on the moto track, since my brother was there coaching me, like, and I was little, on like a little 60 or a 50 cc, just like a tiny old bike, and I had to hit this is like 45 foot tabletop that he was having me learn to jump. And because I was so tiny and that bike had like hardly any power, I'd have to hit it in like 4th gear, just full throttle. And I didn't quite understand that if I kept revving, like I would wheelie over, and if I, you know, braked, I would go. Anyways, I still remember like the first time I jumped it, I didn't just bottom out because there was, you know, it's a tiny bike with no suspension. This is a long time ago, so bikes weren't made quite as well as they are now. And just like bottoming out and then wheeling down the landing and just being so terrified. It took quite a while for me to like get to muster up the courage to do it again, you know. But we perfected it. We perfected it. Just remember that feeling of being so excited and then like so terrified that I was gonna get seriously hurt, all within less than 3 seconds. Alarm clock. Screaming meanie? Huh. Hell yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let's get this white apron. Just gonna take it. Give me that. Totally my apron. Search the crate in the back room of the Port Sarum food shop. Make sure you're wearing your white apron. Maybe we get rid of the weapons here so we don't look like such an imposter, you know? Look at that. Imagine wearing that helmet to work. Dun, 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 dun. All right, first of all, we have to acknowledge how fresh we look. I don't think I've ever said that, but until today, fresh. Look how fresh we look. With the black shirt, the Rune pantaloons, got some Rune armor. Hey, you can't go in there. Only employees of the grocery store. Well, can I get a job here? Well, you're keen. I'll give you that. Okay, I'll give you a go. Have you got your own white apron? I'm wearing it. Yes, I have one right here. Wow, you are well prepared. You're hired. Go through the vac and tidy up, please. Man, it's quite the vetting process. No. Redbeard. We just did a little smuggling chat because I don't think we're supposed to take rum. Deaf in one ear. Yeah, I need I have a mild TBI that affects my hearing. I don't need to, but I would like to get to Costco soon and get hearing aids going. Dun, 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 dun. I got the info from my buddy Mike for a really, really good ear doctor that he used. So I'm excited to go get him tested again. but they're pretty bad. I'm grateful I'm not deaf in one ear yet. I have tinnitus and tinnitus. Is that the right word? Yeah. So like, I sleep with fans, like loud fans. Bum bum ba ba da bum ba 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 bum. Okay, back to Redbeard. Arr, matey. Have you brought some rum for your old mate Frank? You bet I have, man. Now, deal's a deal. I'll tell ye about the treasure. I used to serve under a pirate captain called One-Eyed Hector. Hector was very successful and became very rich, but about a year ago, we were boarded by the customs and excise agents. Hector were killed along with many of the crew. I were one of the few to escape, and I escaped with this. Frank happily takes the rum and hands you a key. All right. This be Hector's key. I believe it opens his chest in his old room in the Blue Moon, in Varrock. Any luck, his treasure will be in there. So why didn't you ever get it? Not allowed in the Blue Moon Inn. Apparently I'm a drunken troublemaker. All right, man. Me too. I respect it. Just want to see what he has. Nothing at the moment. Okay. All right. He's got nothing. He ain't got nothing. Okay, so fastest way to Varrock is teleport. You can teleport outside our house, go into another house, use an altar. Not an altar. What am I talking about? I think gilded altar is pretty good, if I remember right. Dun dun. Teleport menu. There we go. Also, I should probably like put all my stuff back on. Cool. Climb up the stairs in the Blue Moon Inn. Hopefully nobody stops us. Bum, bum. All right. Open the chest. Pirate message. Visit the city of the White Knights. In the park, Saradomin points to the X which marks the spot. All right. Brain surgery? Dang, that's wild. Hearing aids won't work? Yeah. That's crazy. How long has it been like that? It's stuck on max. I sleep super cold too, but every once in a while I'll sleep a little too cold. I don't know if that's happened to you where you kind of wake up with a mild cold almost because it was just so cold. I don't know. But I am kind of a huge baby, you know? Oh, we need a freaking spade. I mean, Grand Exchange Bank is right here. Isn't there a bank closer? Yeah, it's right there. So we will go grab a shovel. Go get ourselves a spade. Let's go. 3 years. Damn. Hey, I need your help. I think we start doing all these instance mini quests. Is this a helmet? Well, it's a helmet. Thank you. I hope you like your present. I must be leaving now. What present, dude? All right, well, cool. I have no idea what he gave us. I don't know if he even gave us anything. Doesn't seem like it. Okay, let's get to the bank. Let's grab a spade. There's probably a spade right next to where we're going, but you know, save a little time. Hear ye, hear ye. Get the town crier. So technically just like teleporting back to my house will save us time. Will save us quite a bit of time here. Now we'll get it going, get it going. Yeah, I do think tonight if Lana and I do like a chill night again, I will grind some mining. Start grinding mining on mobile. But I did set up the her gaming PC, which is in the living room. Which is also like my hack station. But I got it all set up for her last night so she can try Old School RuneScape with us. You know what? I'm curious, can we fight these guys successfully now? I would imagine. Oh yeah, this is great. We got our strength, I think, to 43. So now we got to get attack and defense to 43. Onion seeds, nice, dude. That'll be good for farming. Don't mind if I pick those up. Dang, dude, that one hit. It's nice to hit for a lot more now. The white bread? Yeah, we'll take some white bread. Seems like the white bread is worth a little bit more. I like that guy's hair. Kind of cool. All right, let's go. Let's boogie. Let's go dig. Let's go dig up some buried treasure. I bet it's not what we think, right? It's probably going to be like another scroll or like a letter for his lost love or something, you know? But yeah, hearts to you, senses flail. I always, you know, it's fun. One thing I do like about streaming is the friends I make in the, oh my gosh, okay. And the just the stories, right? Because I've been kind of bummed that my hearing's going. Then, you know, I made friends with my buddy Mike, and now I met you, Senses Flail, which I think I already know you, but you know, it can always be worse. It can always be better. It can always be worse. All the weird people, yep. Yeah, dude, I'm weird. I'm a weird one. I'm a weird one as well. Okay, we're awarded 2 quest points and One-Eyed Hector's treasure. Cool. Do we open this now? We got a gold ring and an emerald. Not bad. Heck yeah, I'm gonna eat a banana. All right, another quest bites the dust in a good way. Let me mark it off on my spreadsheet so we can move on to the next. Upwards and onwards. I'm excited to do Grand Tree. We got all sorts of good quests to help get all our levels going. Did we already do Goblin Diplomacy? I think we already did Goblin Diplomacy. Let's find out. They're not in alphabetical order, are they? I don't think they are. Yeah. We already did Goblin Diplomacy. Cool. So we can mark that off. That was like one of the first quests I did before I decided how much I liked this game and wanted to stream it. Hey, Witch Potion. We're almost to Imp Catcher. So this quest list is a little different than the plugin order for optimal questing. I think the one I'm using is a little more location based, so you don't have to like travel all over to do the quests in order. But it still is like fairly the same order. Yo, Madness, thanks for the follow. Benny, thank you for the sub on YouTube. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Like I said, today I'll be working on the music studio, and we'll start doing live looping improv music streams. It'll be fun. Tumor was the size of a baseball. Sheesh. That's gnarly. Mrs. Faye's mom had brain surgery. Okay. We already did that. Witch potion. Witch potion is next. Talk to Hetty and Remington. All right, well, that is easy peasy. So, is there a bank close? There is. I definitely want to drop some stuff off. Let's go drop some things off at the bank and go from there. Then we'll start the next one. Dun, 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 dun. Jay, well, I remember those days. That's funny. Okay, we don't need the spade. I might start like a... How do I not remember how to do this? Okay, do you do... I think you put it in the inventory and then you add it. Yeah. So I wanted to create a farming tab. And now we got it. White bread. I think I'll do like farming and cooking and rune crafting all in the same place. And then the gold ring as well. We'll throw the gold ring with... It's kind of like treasure. We did start Slayer, but we haven't finished the first quest yet. Because I started Slayer before we were like a higher level. Not that we're a high level. You know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. All right, we got to cruise to Remington. If we weren't weird, yeah, that's the truth, dude. That is the truth. I'm gonna keep this freaking white apron. I know at some point we're gonna need to clean up the inventory, right? I'll do that off stream though. Get some good categories going. Alright, so it's right next to where we teleport. This just saves us a little bit of time, and I don't think these teleports are that expensive. Following since 2015. Yeah, dude. Yep. It's crazy. It's been a while. Alright, talk to Hetty in Remington. Let's go talk. This is called Witch's Potion. And I do not know what to expect, but I'm looking forward to it. What could you want with an old woman like me? See that nose? I'm in search of a quest. Maybe I can think of something for you. Would you like to become more proficient in the dark arts? Yeah, dude. Help me become one with my darker side. Okay, I'm gonna make a potion to help bring out your darker self. You'll need certain ingredients. What do I need? Need an eye of a newt, a rat's tail, an onion, oh, and a piece of burnt meat. Great, I'll go get them. All right. We need an onion. That ain't too shabby. Kill a rat in the house to the west for a rat tail. Well, let's go kill a rat. Let's get a rat tail. All right. Cruise on back. Oh, we still need an onion though. Didn't mean to open your wardrobe there. So what have you found so far? Rat's tail. I don't have any burnt meat. And I don't have an onion. I don't have an eye of newt. I need the other ingredients as well. Okay. Well, we could probably go buy all this at the Grand Exchange. I'm not entirely sure. We'll go find out. Save us a little time, you know? I'm all about saving a bit of time. Gilded altar. Jewelry box, where are you at? There you are. So I want to see if I'm still wearing... Dude, I'm still wearing Gloriel's amulet. We gotta switch our amulet back. Anyways, Grand Exchange, where are you at? Is it games, right? No. It's wealth, ring of wealth. So before we do anything, I need to switch back to like the amulet of power or something. Bank with the banker. Dun, 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 dun. Burnt meat. I have newt. And now we need to buy an onion. Did I spell that wrong? I did. All right, we done did it. And now we just take the ingredients back to Hetty. That's easy peasy because we can just teleport right back there. Cool. Making progress. Slow and steady, chat. Slow and steady. Okay. Oh. Well, the quest was unselected, so... What have you found so far? In fact, I have everything. Okay, I thought the dialogue was going to say we still need to go get some stuff. Excellent. Can I have them then? Pass the ingredients to Hetty and she puts them into her cauldron. Hetty closes her eyes and begins to chant. The cauldron bubbles mysteriously. Well, is it ready? Okay, now drink from the cauldron. You got it, man. We'll drink it. Here, let's make sure we sync this up. This is witch potion. Might take a minute to find it. I should drink from the cauldron and improve my magic. Oh, this is cool. What's our magic at right now? It's at 20? You drink from the cauldron. It tastes horrible. You feel yourself imbued with power. Nice. 325 XP. Not a lot, but we'll take it. So we got a quest point and we got some magic XP. We're now at 31 total quest points. Not bad, not bad. Slowly getting more quests done. On to the next one. So now we're doing Imp Catcher, so it's like we're back. But before we do anything too crazy, I want to go refill my prayer. Yeah, let's go refill our prayer. Let's go drink from one of those things that I can't remember the name of right now. Isn't it just the pool? Yeah, it's the pool of rejuvenation. Okay. Nice. Not bad, not bad. Where do we need to go? Collect one of each bead. You can kill imps for these beads or buy them on the Grand Exchange. Also gonna pull up Imp Catcher right here. I can start the quest by talking to Wizard Mizgog in the Wizard's Tower. Cool. I may just run over there. We could teleport to Draenor, you know, but it's not that far. We'll see. See if we can just teleport to Draenor. See if it's in their teleport menu. May not be. Census fell appreciated. Alright, let's go. Let's go. What do we need? Well, there we go. Is this the Ernest the Chicken? Yep. That's the Ernest the Chicken quest. Ain't too shabby. You know we gotta hit the agility course on the way at least once, you know? That was weird. I could not close the map. could not close the map for some reason. It's kind of strange. Boom, 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 boom. Oh wait, yep. I did say we need to do the agility course once, you know. It's important. It's also interesting to see how low the XP is compared to the other courses. Yeah, it's like this would be a waste of time, kind of. But we want to get that priest quest done so we can go to the level 40 rooftop course. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, we're definitely not sticking around here. We're not doing this course ever again, probably. Most likely not doing that course again. Ooh, look at all that stuff. Somebody's just throwing their loot on the ground. I do the same thing. Boom, 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 boom. All right, next one. Next question. This is a good question, chat. You ready? I'm gonna get more caffeine. All right. If you won a contest in which your prize was to select any 3 guests to appear on a popular late night talk show, which 3 people would you choose? My wife. Myself. No, 3 guests. That's a tough one, right? Yeah. That's rough. There's too many people. It's a good problem to have. Have a lot of people you care about. Okay, so what are we doing here? Collect one of each. I thought we were supposed to talk to somebody to start the quest, right? That is one thing I've noticed with the quest helper. It'll just kind of like have you get the stuff and then just kind of skip some steps, but I want to... Yeah, I thought that they were upstairs. I think it's the professor we talked to. To Wizard Mizgog. So that's not the right wizard. These are all just attack wizards. Did say they were down here. That's right. We opened up all the mine teleports. There's an altar. Let's go kill a wizard. Got him. Got him. All right, we'll cruise up 1. Ah, I see. Yeah. Let's talk to Rick, too. Hey there. Hello. Anyways. Probably up even further, I would imagine. I didn't think it was... Yeah, it's Mizgog. It ain't Grizzag. There we go. Give me a quest. Give me a quest, what? Give me a quest, please. Well, seeing as you asked nicely, I could do with some help. The wizard Greyzag next door decided he didn't like me. So he enlisted an army of hundreds of imps. These imps stole all sorts of my things. Most of these things I don't really care about, just eggs and balls of strings and things. But they stole my 4 magical beads. There was a red one, a yellow one, a black one, and a white one. These imps have now spread out all over the kingdom. Could you get my beads back for me? Yeah, dude. Absolutely. I know it's kind of like a waste of teleports and stuff to do it this way, right? Like going and talking before just getting the items required, but I like it. You know, we do what we want. Do what we like. So, having said that, we need to go back to the Grand Exchange. That was weird. It like didn't let me teleport at first. I probably did something wrong. So we do have 1 white bead. At least we got something going, you know? Boom, boom. Grand Exchange, jewelry box. There we go. Bum, bum, bum. Exchange at the Grand Exchange, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do it. Okay. Black bead. That's kind of expensive. Red bead. Yellow bead. Got the yellow. I wonder if we'll need to change the price on the red bead. I already have a white bead in our inventory. All right. We overpaid for it, but I didn't want to wait. Okay, we gotta go back to Varrock. Or no, Draenor Village. Okay. Gilded Altar. Man, I have the memory of a goldfish today. All right. Dun dun dun. Let's go back to Draenor. Select the last teleport on jewelry box. Oh, nice. That's a lot faster. Saves a bit of time. Oh. Well, I don't want to talk about it, chat. That didn't happen. I don't know what you're talking about. I did everything right. I went to the right place. Oh, man. Yeah, Draenor Village, by the way. Oh, well. We're just burning through some money. It's all good. Not a lot of money, but still. Is it just Draenor Manor? Probably is. I mean, I'm already so close. It's almost like the same distance of just not teleporting at all, you know? Saying jewelry box 4, Draenor. Okay. Dun-dun-dun. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-dun. Hey, Amulet of Glory. Cool. Oh, thanks, Spinach. Appreciate it. Ugh, holy cow. I am pretty beat today. I am a tired kid. That always happens. Switching sleep schedules. Gunther, what's up, man? How's the work? Hope the day goes well, man. Everybody follow my friend Gunther over on Twitch. Hope you're doing well, man. Dude, it's your weekend. What time are you streaming this weekend? And if you're busy and you need to lurk, no worries, man. Lurk away. I know you're working it up. Yeah, it's been such a fun weekend already. Just excited for it to not be 100 degrees so I can get some yard work going. How are you finding my beads? I got them all. Give them here and I'll check that they really are my beads before I give you your reward. You'll like it. It's an amulet of accuracy. All right. Cool. Amulet of Accuracy. You're awarded 1 quest point, 875 magic, and an Amulet of Accuracy. Nice. 22 magic, not bad. Oh, nice. So melee strength goes up by 10 when you wear Amulet of Strength, which I think is well worth it. What do we get for magic? Low level alchemy. Nice. Cool, man. Not working for the next week. Oh, nice. Cool, man. Is it vacation or not? Oh, Spinach, how's the weekend going? Kind of listen to this right now on my phone. Yeah, it's not as good on just mobile because you don't have the RuneLite plugins and stuff. But I feel like for me, mobile's really good for just doing random fun stuff. Just like doing some combat, doing some magic, just leveling up skills. I do have Valheim now, so I do want to play that with you and your missus. Play with you and the family. Well, all right, man. We got Imp Catcher done. Slowly getting through a lot of these intro quests. Just marking it off of my spreadsheet. But yeah, I'm excited to get a little yard work done. I got the go ahead to use my shoulder even though it's not in great shape. I'm just thankful that there's no bone damage. But still waiting on the MRI. Crazy how long you have to wait sometimes to get insurance to pay for it. Okay, so the next quest is Ides of Milk, which is not optimal order on the plugin, but let's see where it's at, you know? Combat level 15. Yeah, I do like this list of quests, the order, a little better than just the plugins. Because it's a little more location based, you know, you finish one quest, the next quest is like really, really close. But let's see, how many quests? We've done 18. We got a long ways to go. We've done 18 of 181. We got some work to put in. Amulet of Accuracy. Seems like a good one to throw on when we're doing range. Isn't that what the skill's called? Yeah, ranged. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Drink some milk. Bum bum bum. Hey. Talk to Cassius. You. Me? Yes, you. Can I help you? That depends. Do you like making money? I'm not adverse to making money. And do you enjoy milk? That's what you're saying. Do you enjoy milk? Milk. Milk. I can't say I've thought much about it. It's kind of, I think that's how I would respond. Like, yeah, I don't know, man. Milk's okay. Ah, I dropped something. Oh. I haven't done yoga yet today, man. I gotta get my PTN in a minute. Well, in like a handful of hours. You know, like 3 more hours. All right, let's start it. What am I going to get from thinking more about milk? Profit. 10 to 15%, performance depending. How are we going to be making that profit, and who even are you? Ah, my name's Cassius. I got carried away. But we're going to construct an empire of milk. Of milk. How do you intend to make an empire of milk? So the first step is going to involve you doing a little research. Right. You're going to cross the River Loom, find Gilly and Seth Groats, and learn about animal husbandry. Then you're going to cross back to this side of the river and tell me all about how they've made their animals so productive. It's a perfect plan. What use is it if I know everything and you don't? Couldn't I make my own milk empire with that information? If anything, I should be cutting you in at 10 to 15%. Hey, I'm the one supplying the high quality milk here. Not to mention my associate Brutus is already embedded in the goats operation to work a different angle. That will prove most lucrative. Right, I guess I'll go and see Groats Cess then. Alright. Alright. Not too shabby. It's like right down the road. You know, we gotta attack this guy. He deserves it. Nah, I'm sorry, brother. You deserved it. It's kind of a waste of time to kill these low levels now. It doesn't give us much XP. Like, even if we hit for a 5, it looks like you only get the XP for how much health they actually have. Yeah, cool. Here, free log. Maybe I won't download it then. Yeah, it's a little harder to get started on mobile in my opinion, but I don't think it's just not as good as installing Rune Light and stuff, but it could get your feet wet, you know. First boss unlock. Oh, heck yeah. Gilly Groats. Hello, I'm Gilly the milkmaid. What can I do for you? Can you share what makes your cows so productive? Absolutely, the secret is happiness. Happiness? Cows make the best milk when they're happy, and to be honest, they make too much. I'm always glad the adventurers come by and help with milking them. I wouldn't be able to keep up otherwise. That can't be everything though, can it? Come to think of it, I'm sure my father keeps a few tricks up his sleeve. Why don't you go ask him? That would be Seth, wouldn't it? It would be. I'm sure he'll be happy to share some info with you. These guys are so trusting. I'll go and speak with him now. Thank you. It's all about building a giant milk empire, chat. You can milk anything with nipples, Cassius. All right, let's kill a chicken. Sorry, brother. You had it coming. Let's talk to Seth. Well, what can I do for you? I was wondering if you could teach me a little about how you're so successful with your animals. Looking to get into the business, eh? Something along those lines. Well, always happy to help another budding farmer out. Great. Where do I start? Would always recommend me Groot's principle as your basics. Groot's principles? First one is that happy animals make happy farmers. Second of me principles is to never take more than you need. Greed will stop you in your tracks. The last principle, never let the taxman know your earnings. Money should be spent on the animals. You found a way to go around the taxes? A way or two. Anyway, feel free to grab me book on the topic from the shelf over there. Thanks for the help. Da-na-na-na-na. Should we read it? Oh, wait. Let's read. Yeah, this ain't a long one. Let's go. The GOAT principles. Principle 1. Happy animals make farmers. It is crucial to ensure your animals have everything they could need. Space, food, water. Without those essentials met, you'll spend your time running around trying to make them happy and healthy. Not to mention unhappy animals produce worse quality. Produce. The GOAT's name lives and dies on its reputation, and that reputation relies on producing the highest quality milk and eggs. Principle 2. Never take more than you need. Greed will rot not only your soul, but your land. Your animal will remain healthier when not pushed to their limit. Principle 3. Always squirrel money away from the tax collector. It's not a good citizen that avoids all their taxes, but a smart one keeps a little back. The more you can invest into your farm and your animals, the more you can give back later on in your life. Cool. Well, all right. I'm assuming we just take it back. Yeah. I'm going to go ask Cassius if he's ever milked a cat. Geppetto, perhaps. Wait till you see who's producing the milk. Now, I really liked the ghost face task quest. I thought the ghost face quest was pretty funny. It was a good quest. A good story. Where is Cassius? Where is that masked man? Oh, there he is. I'm going to jump into my HD plugin here. And look at some stuff. I think we're good. Dun dun dun. The Ides of Milk. How did you get on? Learned a lot about how Groats family care for their animals. They say the secret is happiness. Happiness? That can't be the only trick they use. Surely you'll find something else. I have this book from Seth. He claims it's got his principles of animal husbandry in it, if that's of any use. Hand it here quickly. Cassius snatches the book from your hands. Now this is most curious. The idea that a happy animal will do what you want is frankly absurd. What if they choose to not produce? Cassius is so smart. Are you supposed to respect that? However, the writings on the system of taxation are fascinating. I couldn't imagine Seth was smart enough to put this together. Cassius is kind of a jerk. So, do you think this is enough to start our milk empire? No, not quite yet. First of all, you haven't tried our milk yet, have you? I don't think I have. No, you already have some milk? Don't look so worried. Here, have a try. I bet it's disgusting. Drink the small sample. Oh, that's not good milk. That's really not good milk. So what do you think? The milk is fantastic, isn't it? It wasn't what I was expecting, certainly. I'm going to change the lactic landscape before we do, though. I have another task for you. Now what do you need? We need a permit. Shouldn't you have got a permit before making milk? Permit is to sell milk, not to make it. Fine. Where are we going to get this permit? From the Duke of Lumbridge. Where else? You need to bring him our milk, and I'm sure he'll give us our permit without fuss. Are you sure having the Duke drink our milk is a good idea? Of course. Soon the whole Lumbridge will be drinking our milk. Alright. Well, off to Lumbridge we go. Way too close. Da-na-na-na-na. We'll just walk. Yeah, I'm excited to see who's producing the milk. I don't know about this Cassius character. I don't trust him. Da-da-da-dun. Da-da-na-na-na-na-na-na. All right. Milk quest. Duke Horatio is such a good name. Greetings, welcome to my castle, and look at the magnificent beard. Greetings, I come seeking a business permit. Oh, wonderful. What sort of business are you looking to start? Looking to get into the milk trade. Milk! Well, the Groats family still have their permit, and I can't start stepping on their toes. If you just try this milk, really couldn't possibly give you a permit without their approval. This is really their territory. Why not speak to Gilly Groats? She seems to handle the milk side of the business now. Maybe she'll get you set up under their permit. You're the Duke. Couldn't you just grant a permit? No. It's really quite important you speak to Gilly. We'll say Gilly. Aren't you the highest power in this land? Don't go digging too deeply into that. Even I have some commitments that I have to keep to. You're the Duke. You shouldn't need the approval of a business entity to grant a permit. Not to mention, can't they just refuse to have any competitors? Well, absolutely, but I'm sure you'll find they're more than reasonable about things. Entirely, completely reasonable. So maybe they're the bad guys. Alright. It's like we're just cruising back. Totes McGoats. McGroats. Nice. Nailed it. Nailed it. Alright. It's like we're cruising back. Dun. Oh, I remember shearing all those sheep. We sheared like there was no tomorrow. Oh, so this is like the cow boss, I'm assuming. Like the first boss. And I believe this is like a free-to-play boss. Talk to Gilly. Did you need something else from me? I did. I've been trying to secure a business permit from the Duke, but he said that as it is a milk-related business venture, I should speak to you instead. Duke's a good man directing you to me. I've been running the milk side of our farm for a while now. Were you thinking of being a competitor to us then? I think if you were to try this sample here, you'd see we wouldn't be competing. You want me to drink a vial of mysterious liquid? Well, it's not mysterious, it's milk. No, I think you should drink it. I'll know the quality of it from your reaction. It is just milk after all. Would it convince you to help me with my permit? It definitely won't hurt your chance. Alright, we gotta drink more disgusting milk, dude. We're gonna be sick. Oh, that's worse milk than before. That looked like a horrible experience. It wasn't pleasant. Where did you even get that milk? Business partner Cassius. I don't know where he gets it from originally, though. Cassius? I don't recognize the name. He's not mentioned anything about its source. Nothing. but he apparently has enough of a source to start a business. I'm mostly trying to be helpful. If the milk's bad, you're not going to recommend us for a permit, are you? With how bad it looks, you wouldn't be any competition to us. However, I wonder if I'd be doing a public service by protecting anyone else from it. Is there anything more I could do to convince you? Now that you mention it, I've had an incredibly aggressive bull disrupting my herd lately. I've got him caught in the pen over there. Perhaps you'd be interested in dealing with him? I'd owe you a fairly large favor. Roughly permit-sized favor? Absolutely. Alright. Let's go fight a giant cow. Yeah, seriously. I have quite the upset stomach after that, dude. No, thank you. Alright. See if we have what it takes. I mean, I hope 3 lobsters is enough, you know? We're probably over leveled for this, so. Ooh, that hit. That hit hard. Yeah, we may need to go get more lobster, chat. And I forgot to click attack, so. Come on, hit him for 8. Yeah, I knew that one was gonna hurt. Well, I think we got this, but you never know. We could just do a whole bunch of one-hits. You notice a strange tag float to the ground as the bull falls. It reads Brutus. Alright, we killed Brutus. Bum, bum. Alright, let's talk to Gilly. Yo, what's up, Nooch? You excuse me. You succeeded. I'll let the Duke know that you're all good to start a milk business. Alright. I don't think that's going to be necessary anymore. Oh, what happened in that field? That bull was Cassius. Cassius's other business partner, Brutus. I'm sure he won't be... Okay, that's not milk. I'm sure he won't be feeling particularly friendly once I let him know. That bull was one of the business partners? Wonder if his aggression is why Cassius's herd are producing such bad milk. I'm starting to think Cassius doesn't even have his own herd. You think he's been stealing milk? I'm not sure where else he would have been getting it from. Why don't you go and talk to him about it? He may appreciate knowing the Brutus was bad for business. All right. Sounds good to me. Close call. Yeah, it was kind of like a pretty close fight. A little worried. Not too bad, though. I didn't grab any food other than the 3 lobsters I had on me. Nooch, how's the weekend, man? Happy weekend, everybody. Happy weekend. I'm stoked that my buddy Gunther Wolf is on vacation. What's crazy is Mrs. Faye and I have been so busy we haven't really talked about our next vacation for the summer. Cassius, I don't think we'll be getting our business permit. Why? What's happened? Brutus is dead. Dead? How could this have happened? So the Duke asked me to, and then Gilly said that... You? Don't tell me you killed Brutus and ruined our plan. In my defense, I had no idea that was Brutus. You made it sound like he was a business partner. Not to mention, apparently his aggression was ruining Seth's herd's milk. This should be a good thing. Ruining the milk? The unique flavor was what I was trying to sell. You should leave. I can't even look at you. Alright, man. I don't know about Cassius. Alright, we got a quest point. Brutus filled Gilly's cowbell supply. And cool. Alright. Not bad. Not too shabby. Marking more quests off the list. Looking forward to getting to thieving here in a handful of quests. Not just a handful, man. We have like... got 9 more quests before we do thieving. No life this boss for about a day to get pet. Only pet I've ever gotten in this game. Nice. I didn't even know you could get a pet from Brutus. It's cool. I'm into it. I don't even see Doric's quest on the list. Unnoted? What does unnoted mean? Oh, unnoted. Okay, I know what that means. Because you can note if you have a lot of something, you take it in notes. Copy. So you need 4 copper ore, 2 iron ore, and 6 clay. Seems pretty easy. Bring Doric north of Falador all the required items. You can mine them all in the Dwarven mines or buy them from the Grand Exchange. I wonder if we just go mine them. I think there's clay next to the not Grand Exchange, but next to Remington. Let's go look. Either way, I would like to go to the Grand Exchange to get rid of some of this stuff, but clay. Yeah, we can just go do it. Just go get it. Do a little mining for a second and relax. Death to Cassius, right? Yeah, that guy's something. He is something. Clay, copper, and iron. Yeah, Nooch, I would love to get a pet in the game. I know it's kind of a 50% chance, and I've been watching some tutorials on like how to increase chances and whatnot, but isn't the squirrel the most rare from agility? Okay, we got 6 of those. Time to get some copper and then some iron. What is mining at? 33? It's not bad. 1 more copper and then 2 iron. I thought I got 4 copper. I guess I done did not. I tell you what. Just a second, chat. So it's not really that far. I think we run up there. I do need to run by the bank though on the way. So I'm assuming, yeah, we'll just head that way. It'll be easy. Brutus is 1 out of 1,000. One of the easiest is super late game accounts can actually AFK it. Brutus' pet is a baby calf named Beef. It's cool. I want beef. How many times did you take out Brutus before you got the pet? We gotta kill the guards. It's important. Take that. Take that. I do want to start another character that's Iron Man. But I will do that like months from now. Or whenever I feel like it. Give me those coins. It's nice to have the rune gear. I feel like before the rune gear, it was kind of rough. Get some cabbage seeds. Nature rune, huh? All right. I mean, we're going to the bank anyways. May as well grab some stuff. No reason not to. 528 took about a day, and you can dodge his special attacks like when he stomps or charges. Nice. You just like click off. Is there a plugin on RuneLite that kind of like gives you where to stand for boss fights? I've seen I've been watching a few streams where people are like just like grinding bosses. They have all the like squares of where to stand. All right, let's get rid of some of this. Amulet of Accuracy seems like it could be pretty nice to hang on to. I don't need all this stuff in my inventory, but it is what it is. Since we're just questing, I'm not too concerned about it. Okay, upwards and onwards. I might grab some tea, some like traditional Chinese tea in a second. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. I do need to buy some stamina items as well. I don't need to, I want to. Tile markers plugin. Oh, nice. Usually include them in the descriptions. You can also use the plugin to mark your own tiles. Thanks, Kazoo. Appreciate that. That's cool. I like that. So I got to make sure that the green site is working. Yeah. Green site's working. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're getting there. Cool. What is happening, dude? Where are you running? What is going on here? Chat. Okay. I'm like, I had too much of an isometric view going. I gotcha. I'm tracking. Kind of losing my mind for a second. I'm like, what? Yeah, that's super steep. It's weird because Waterfall Quest, that whole trail is steeper than this. And you can just cruise right up it. You need stamina when you have a heart of gold. Doric. Hello, traveler. What brings you to my humble smithy? I want to use your anvils. My anvils get enough work with my own use. I make pickaxes and it takes a lot of hard work. If you could get me some more materials, then I could let you use them. Yes. I will get you the materials. He's like, all right, I need all the stuff you just got. You know, it's funny you should require those exact things. What do you mean? I can usually fit 28 things in my backpack, and in a world full of quite literally limitless possibilities, a complete coincidence has occurred. I don't quite understand what you're saying. Well, out of pure coincidence, despite definitely not knowing what you were about to request, I just so happened to have carried those exact items. That's what I love about this game. The writing's so good. In fact, in the exact quantities, too. Oh my, that is a coincidence. Pass them here, please. I can spare you some coins for your trouble. And please use my anvils anytime you want. All right. That was it. All right, that was a good one. You've completed Doric's quest. All right. Not bad, not bad. 34 mining. Can't complain. Gotta mark it off the spreadsheet, chat. It's important. That way I'm tracking while I'm tracking. Next one is sheep herder. All right. I like this song quite a bit. Yeah, that part of the map was made later in the game, like life. A lot of inconsistencies like that just because, yeah, it's all good. Well, all right, man. We got our ways. We got ourselves a bit of a journey here. East Ardone or Kingdom of Kandarin. So pretty easy. Sheep Herder has similar funny dialogue if you prepare early like you did here. All right, we'll do the same. Do the same thing. Different quest? All right, no worries. We'll go see what it is. We'll go check it out. All right, Ardo. Is that what it is? East Ardone or Kingdom of Kandarin. So, I mean, there is an Ardone. Let me just look. Ardone rooftop course. Haven't we already been over here? Let me look at something real quick. Okay, I gotta close that. I always forget you have to close the menu. Courses, here we go. Oh wow, you gotta be 90? Okay, yeah, that's a little much. Let's get it. Probably one of the most annoying early quests. It's easy, just frustrating. Yeah, thanks, Kazoo. I was frustrated by Waterfall quest because I messed it up twice in a row. But I also hadn't slept the night before, so I think that had more to do with like the frustration than anything. That lack of sleep. My body's adjusting to a much healthier, earlier wake time schedule. Wait. What do we need? 100 coins? I mean, we already have that. Yeah. Colorful sheep. Nice. Hello, how are you? I've been better. This is Counselor Halgrive. Or Halgriv. What's wrong? You may or may not be aware, but a plague has spread across West Ardone. Now, so far, our efforts to contain it have been largely successful for the most part. Actually, chat, I need to go grab some more caffeine. I don't need to. That's a lie. I want to. So, give me like a minute and a half. I'll be right back. All right. Cool. What's everybody up to this weekend? I hope everybody's weekend's going well. I got a bunch of fun house projects to work on and yard projects. I am looking forward to. I'm going to restart this quest since I took off for a second. Let's go. Let's re-talk. Hey, how are you? I've been better. What's wrong? You may or may not be aware, but a plague has spread across West Ardone. Now, so far, our efforts to contain it have been largely successful for the most part. However, some sheep recently escaped from a farm near the city. When they were found, we noticed that they were strangely discolored, so we asked the mourners to examine them. They believe the sheep have become infected with the plague. As the counselor responsible for public health and safety here in East Ardone, I'm in charge of dealing with this problem. We need someone to herd these sheep into a safe enclosure, kill them quickly and cleanly, and then dispose of the remains hygienically in a special incinerator. Unfortunately, nobody wants to risk catching the plague, and I am unable to find someone willing to undertake this mission for me. I can do it for you. You will? That is excellent news. Head to the enclosure we have set up on Farmer Brumpty. That's a cool name, man. Hey, Kazoo, thanks for the follow. Set up on Farmer Brumpty's land to the north of the city. The 4 infected sheep should still be somewhere in that vicinity. Yeah, Madness, thanks for the follow. Kazoo, thanks for the follow. Farmer Brumpty. I feel like there's a nursery rhyme in there somewhere. The 4 infected sheep should still be somewhere in that vicinity. Before you'll be allowed to enter the enclosure, however, you must ensure you have some kind of protective clothing to prevent contagion. Where can I find it? Dr. Orban should have something suitable. You should be able to find him in the chapel just north of here. Please also take this poisoned sheep feed. We believe poisoning the sheep will minimize the risk of airborne contamination, and it is, of course, also more humane to the sheep. Counselor gives you some poisoned sheep feed. How will I know which sheep are infected? Poor creatures have developed strangely discolored wool and flesh. You should have no trouble spotting them. There should be 4 in total. All right. I like how he's like, it's just north of here. It's like 15 steps. Hey, doctor, I need to acquire some protective clothing so that I can dispose of some diseased sheep. Protective clothing? I'm afraid I only have 1 suit which I made myself to prevent infection from any contaminated patients I treat. I suppose I could sell you this one and make myself another, but it will cost you at least 100 gold so that I could afford a replacement. I'll take it. Okay, let's look at our inventory. You give Dr. Orban 100 coins, he hands over a protective suit. These should protect you from infection. I like that there's no like face mask or anything, you know? It's just like, it's just pants and a shirt and gloves. Here you go. You'll be fine. Okay, we'll equip. We'll equip. Enter the enclosure. All right. It's time to go do a bit of an annoying quest. Let's get it. Let's go be frustrated, chat. Nope, 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 nope. Wait, do we not have the... Weird. It wouldn't let me click the middle. Sheep herder. Yeah. How you doing, Wyatt? Is it Wyatt? Let me know if I said that wrong. How you doing? Happy Saturday. Happy weekend, everybody. Yeah. Sheep herder. We're coming up on almost 2 weeks of playing OSRS, man. And I don't really want to play anything else. Click the first one. Sometimes you have to click every segment too. I gotcha. Farmer Brumpty. I like Farmer. I like that his name's Farmer Brumpty. I know we don't have to talk to him, but... Hello, adventurer. Be careful herding those sheep. I don't think they've wandered far, but if you touch them, you risk getting infected. I suggest you use the cattle prod from the barn over there to herd them. That way you won't have to touch them directly and risk infection. Cool. Ooh, look at all these quests we've been knocking out today. Not bad, not bad. Name's Wyatt. Okay, copy. I'm tracking. My name's Faye. You can call me Becky. Nice. What? I'm tired. I'm waking up still. I know it's like 1:40 p.m. I've been awake for a while. It's just one of those days. Okay, I'm assuming we equip the cattle prod. Yep. Prod one of the blue sheep northwest. Well, all right. I fit the Arc Raiders bill. I don't know what that means. I do like Arc Raiders. I like a lot of extraction shooters. I'm a big fan. Dun, 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 na, 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 na. Dun, 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 na, na, na. I do like those games, yeah. Okay, the blue sheep. So how do we do this? Prod one of the blue sheep northwest of the enclosure to the enclosure gate. All right, all right. You got it. Definitely being a sheep herder and not a shepherd here. That's a green sheep. Yellow, green. So, I mean, we need one of each, so it's all good. Oh, I can see now why it's annoying. Bum, 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 bum. Click every segment. Yeah, this is interesting. And do I need to open the gate? I'm assuming I do. I guess we don't. It's all good. Bum 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 bum. Back where we started, you know? I mean, you guys did warn me this is kind of an annoying task. Annoying quest. Hey, all right. Sheep obligingly jumps over the gate. Okay, that's interesting. All right, so we got a green one, right? And now we need blue and yellow. Blue, yellow, red. It's all good for now. That's encouraging. It gets worse. Yeah, seems like an easy enough quest. It just might take a while to figure out. This is the kind of content that I pay money for. Now that the stamina's gone, I probably should have hit the Grand Exchange and got some endurance, like vitality stuff. See if we can do it without any stamina. Oh my god, dude. All right, we got the blue one. Now we need a yellow. Stamina helps your stamina drain slower. Nice. Yeah, we gotta figure it out. Bum, bum, bum. Tons of fun. Yeah, thanks, Census Flail. Appreciate it, dude. Nice. Bum, bum, bum. All right. Last but not least is the rest. Red sheep. Cool, man. Feed the sheep feed. Oh my gosh, dude. This is it's not terrible. It's just kind of like, all right. Slowly getting there. Nice, man. Nice. Not bad. Sheep obligingly jumps over the gate and into the enclosure. All right, man. Slowly, slowly. Feed the sheep. Bum, 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 bum. Woo. Oh, man. Ah. It happily eats. You watch as the sheep collapses dead on the floor. All right. Pick up the bones. Poor sheep. Seems like a good way to do it. Now we gotta return to Counselor Halgrave. Easy peasy. We don't really have stamina, but we will just slowly get there. Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. Look at that wizard. Wizard looks tough, man. All right. Return to Counselor Halgrave. You managed to find and dispose of those 4 sheep yet? That was, yeah, I figured it was you. I don't know like the UI very well yet. Excellent work, adventurer. Please let me reimburse you the 100 gold it costs you to purchase your protective clothing. Yeah, if I would have known it was you, I would have added you. And in recognition of your service to the public health of our dome, please accept this further 3,000 coins as a reward. Cool, man. You are awarded 4 quest points and 3,100 coins. Nice. The name. The name. That's good, man. Wait. Cool. Sheep herder's done. What do we got, chat? We've got 7 more. 7 more leading up to working on thieving. Or like starting thieving. Oh. Accidentally typing. Is this you? Bah. Thank you. Thank you. That's funny, dude. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Let's go. What's next? Gertrude's cat. That is you? Okay. There's not like a way to just add from clicking, is there? I gotta like type the name in. This is how tired my brain is today. I added you, but I'm gonna hop off. All right, sounds good, Senses. Appreciate you. I'm gonna take a picture so I can add you and not have to think. Nice. Here we go. Lord Bobberton's on 421. Nice. I don't think we've seen Bobberton today yet. All right, Gertrude's cat. Ladies and gentlemen, on to the next one. Bring the following items. 1 raw sardine. Right next to the Grand Exchange. That makes our life pretty easy. Head to the Grand Exchange, buy the stuff, you know, do the thing, get it all done, did. Go to Gilded Altar. Boom, boom. Jewelry box. That's right, I can right click and just... It's too late. It's too late. Might just buy the teleports. Wait, what happened to the gloves we had? I think the gloves were like part of the shirt, right? Anyways. How's our inventory? We need to get rid of some stuff. We do. Bank with the banker, get rid of some stuff. Amulet of Accuracy seems kind of nice. I'm gonna hang on to it for now. Honestly, when we're doing magic and range in a bit, we will pull that back out. Okay, exchange. What do we got, chat? We need a bucket of milk. If I could spell. And then we'll also grab a lumbridge. Why not, you know? All right, all right. I like how it doesn't show the lumber yard. All right, I can read. I read real good. Okay. It's kind of pricey. Lumberyard. Yeah, I thought that was the lumberyard. Yeah, no? It's all right. We'll buy one. Why not, you know? Give one a try. Lumber. There we go. Cool, cool. West of Varrock to start the quest. I really don't necessarily need to Here we go. You'll start the quest the right way, you know? There used to be a lot more. Dang. Is there a piece of jewelry that you can wear that's fast teleport to Lumberyard? When you're like trying to level construction? Gertrude and the cat. Gertrude's cat. Hello, how are you okay? Do I look okay? Those kids drive me crazy. I'm sorry, it's just that I've lost her. Lost who? Fluffs. Poor Fluffs, she never hurt anyone. Who's Fluffs? My beloved feline friend Fluff. She's been purring by my side for almost a decade. Please, could you go search for her while I look over the kids? Hey, I do have a question. Is it profitable to just farm Brutus? Like, if I want to grind out trying to get a pet, I'm wondering, like, is there any money to be made, or is it just kind of to level? Really? Thank you so much. I really have no idea where she could be. I think my sons Chillip and Willow saw the cat last. They'll be out in the marketplace. All right, then I'll see what I can do. Cool. Dun, dun, dun. Pick up some Dougal leaves south of Gertrude's house. You got it. Might grab quite a few just so we have them. We'll grab all of them. Why not? Be prepared, you know? Use it on the sardine. You rub the Dougal leaves over the sardine. Talk to Shillip or Willow. Okay. I like how we bought the teleports, but everything's so close, you know? I don't know. Figure we just like do it this way. Keep it simple. Boom, boom. Look at us with our rune armor. Looking fancy. Who do we want to talk to? Shillip or Willow? Go with Willow. A little nostalgia on the name for a movie I watched as a kid. I didn't mean to take it. I just forgot to pay. What? I'm trying to help your mom find Fluffs. Oh, well, in that case, I might be able to help. Fluffs followed me to my secret play area. I haven't seen her since. Where is this play area? I told you that it wouldn't be a secret. What will make you tell me? Well, now that you ask, I'm a bit short on cash. How much? 100 coins should cover it? Why should I pay you? You shouldn't, but I won't help otherwise. I never liked that cat anyways. So what do you say? I think we talked to your sibling here. I didn't mean to take it. It's probably the same. Tell me, Sonny, or I will hurt you. What? You wouldn't. A young lad like me, I'd have you behind bars. You decide it's best not to hurt the boy. Oh, come on, man. Extortion. All right, we'll just give Willow $100. There's no crying in baseball or in old school RuneScape questing. What will make you tell me? 100 coins. Why not, you know? Now, where did you see Fluffs? I played an abandoned lumber mill to the northeast, just beyond the Jolly Bar Inn. I saw Fluffs running around in there. Anything else? Well, you have to find the broken fence to get in. I mean, we already know where that is. All right, let's get it. I might grab I might chop some logs too, and then just take them to the bank while we're here. The cat seems afraid to leave. In the distance, you can hear kittens meowing. Ah, I see. Okay, so we got to get the kitties. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Quite the litter. You found a kitten. You carefully place it in your backpack. Just one kitten, huh? Dang, dude. Figured we'd have like a litter. Fluffs has run home. Okay. All right. I mean, that's convenient. When we bought the teleport, we may as well use it. Dun 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 dun. We don't really need to set the path, but I don't know. I'm in the habit of doing it. Right? Yeah, found it first try. I wonder what the well, I can actually figure the odds out by looking at the video and seeing how many crates there were. Fluffs ran off with her kitten. You're back. Thank you, thank you. Fluffs just came back. I think she was just upset she couldn't find her kitten. Gertrude gives you a hug. If you found her kitten, it would have died out. If you hadn't found her kitten, it would have died out there. It's okay. I like to do my bit. I don't know how to thank you. I have no real material possessions. I do have kittens. I can only really look after one. Well, if it needs a home, I would sell it to my cousin in West Ardone. I hear there's a rat epidemic there, but it's too far. Here you go. Look after her, and thank you again. Oh, by the way, the kitten can live in your backpack, but to make it grow, you must take it out and feed it and stroke it often. Gertrude gives you a kitten. Do I have a kitten, though? It doesn't look like I actually got a kitten. Alright, you completed Gertrude's cat. 1 quest point, 1525 cooking, a kitten, a chocolate cake, and some stew. I mean, I definitely don't see a kitten, so. Hello again. Is there anything I can do for you? Do you have any more kittens? Aren't you still raising that other kitten? Only once it's fully grown and it no longer needs your attention will I let you have another kitten. Do you always get a kitten right here that can follow you? Ah, all right. Chocolate cake. Cool, cool. Assuming we like feed the kitty the cake. I don't know. I don't know. All right, chat. Another quest bites the dust. It was a little more fun than the sheep herder. Sheep herder was kind of tedious. Oh, he's getting a kitten. Okay, cool. All right, next quest is Druidic Ritual. This one sounds familiar, like I've heard of Druidic Ritual from different YouTube guides. Raw meat, raw bear meat, raw beef, raw chicken. All right, easy peasy. Taverley. Not too shabby. We could probably fast travel there. Because it's saying talk to Kajimix in the Druid Circle in Taverley. Ah, Taverley right there. All right. So we may be able to find a portal to fast travel there. That's what I'm hoping, right? Hoping we just use one of the house Nexus portals. Man, I could not see Gilded Altar. Could not find it. All right. Let's hit this, even though we don't need to. I'm going to look at the jewelry box again. Just want to like slowly memorize all the different places. Cool. And I don't know if anybody's gonna have like Taverley in their Nexus portal, you know? Like most likely not. You never know. Warriors Guild is close. Oh, nice. Later quest requires a grown-up cat, so you have to raise it eventually. Bum, bum, bum. And we may just end up having to walk there, you know? Yeah, I think we just hoof it. The combat bracelet. Okay, thanks. Appreciate it. Bum, bum. Hopefully I remember that, Artibitus. So you're saying Warriors Guild? Warriors Guild. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, man. I'm freaking beat today. I have no reason to be other than changing my sleep schedule. Which makes sense, right? Kind of happens. Look at this, man. Can't wait to just, like, cruise around here and do quests around this area. It looks interesting. Yeah, so today we're going to do some thieving and some farming, I think, as well. Yeah, I want to start learning the farming and thieving. Mainly going to look into farming because Mrs. Faye wants to try Old School RuneScape. And she loves farming and these kind of games. Pretty much any game. Like she plays a lot of Stardew Valley just for the farming. Alright. I mean, Stardew Valley is mostly farming, but... Yeah, thanks for the heads up. Hello there. What brings you to our holy monument? I'm in search of a quest. I think I might have a worthwhile quest for you, actually. I don't know if you're familiar with the stone circle south of Varrock or not, but that used to be our stone circle. Unfortunately, many, many years ago, dark wizards cast a wicked spell upon it so they could corrupt its power for their own evil ends. When they cursed the rocks for their rituals, they made them useless to us and our magics. We require a brave adventurer to go on a quest for us to help purify the circle of Varrock. Yeah, dude. We'll do it. Try and help. Excellent. Go to the village south of this place and speak to my fellow druid, Sanfu, who is working on the purification ritual. He knows what it required. He knows what is required to complete it. Will do. All right, man. All right. All right, all right, all right. We need to murder some things. It is time to quest. All right, next one. Next one. Yeah, this might be a shorter streams probably on Saturday's chat. Probably like 4 hours. So I can get some fixer-upper stuff done, some yard work done, and be a bit lazy. What I really want to do is go skateboarding or rock climbing, but I've got injuries, so I'm kind of just laying low for a bit. Most people have a favorite story or experience that they love to share with other people. Here's your chance. What's your story, chat? I have too many. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like the older I get, the less I share about myself and the more questions I ask other people. Less I'm like streaming. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I'd rather like ask someone questions and find out their stories than share my own. When it comes to, you know, it's like talking to people outside of streaming. What can I do for you, youngin? I've been sent to help purify the Varrock Stone Circle. I've been sent to assist you with a ritual to purify the Varrockian Stone Circle. Well, what I'm struggling with right now is the meats needed for the potion to honor Guthix. Need the raw meat of 4 different animals for it, but not just any old meats will do. Each meat has to be dipped individually into the cauldron of thunder. All right, man. Cool. Okay, I'll do that then. Well, thank you very much. Yeah. You're welcome. I just want to go down here and look at it. Let's go check it out. Even though we don't have the stuff we need yet, you know? We definitely don't have what we need yet, but that is okay. Dun 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 dun. Good to know. Good to know, chat. This won't be too bad. This might be a good place to level some things. Oh, nice, dude. We got dragons down here. Look at that. Oh, the black demon, huh? Is that a boss or is that just a big enemy? Either way, I'm into it. I think it's cool. Oh. Cheers. Caffeine. All right. I should have bought the stuff. I don't know why I didn't. But it's fairly easy to get all these things. Other than, I don't know, bear meat. I don't even know where the bears are on the map, so. Southeast of Varrock. Southeast Mine. What do you think? Should we just, farm it ourselves? We may as well, right? I realize it's going to be faster to just go Grand Exchange, but it is kind of telling us where to go, so. Rat meat is southeast of Varrock. Bear meat is southeast. So we got 2 in Lumbridge, and then southeast of Varrock, it just seems to be what we're looking for here. You guys remember, like, learning the map? All right, yeah, let's just teleport. let's just go to the Grand Exchange, man. Right behind Doric's place. Doric. Is that who we were just talking to? Bum 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 bum. Nearby you? Eh, too late. I'm being lazy. Being a little lazy with it. We definitely don't need to buy these things, but I just pushed the wrong thing. Hell yeah. Now where did I end up, dude? Good God. Alright. Outstanding, dude. Accidentally hit a key on the keyboard. Would have typed sooner, but still running. Yeah, no, you're good, man. Yeah, no worries, no worries. I don't mind just going Grand Exchange, even though it's definitely a mission we don't need to buy these things. I appreciate the help, Nooch. Thank you, dude. Thank you, thank you. Exchange. Here we go. Bear meat. Raw chicken. It's funny that I'm buying rat meat. It's only funny because we have killed so many rats and cooked so much rat meat early on. Bank with the banker. Actually, I think this is like my quest tab, and I know we're gonna need to use the kitten for a later quest, as you guys were saying. Just put it there. Okay, and we need raw beef. Okay. Now we gotta go back. All right, and I'm trying to remember. We went into the jewelry box and went to Warriors Guild, right? And I do like the relaxed nature of the weekend when I'm injured. I know that's kind of weird, but since I can't do as much while my body is healing from some injuries, it's kind of nice, you know, because generally on a day like today, the sun is out. I've got a million fixer-upper projects to do, you know. So today we'll still work on that stuff. I just can't really push it. Warriors Guild. Dun, dun, dun. So I have the camera on the WASD keys. Works really well for me. I like it. But every once in a while I'll go and like click on a jewelry box to teleport somewhere, and I'll end up somewhere. And I don't even know where. I'll just accidentally hit one of the WASD keys. I'm like trying to change the camera while I'm doing stuff. The diary. I want that diary. Give me that diary. It is mine. It is locked. I didn't want that diary anyway. We didn't need it. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I never said I wanted it. So spam click the prison door to enter the room with the cauldron. Skip the fight with the suits of armor. All right, let's get it. Save some energy. I mean, we do have spells, right? We could do a protection spell. I just don't think we need to. The thing I forgot to do is get... grab some, like, lobster. Okay. Use the meats. Let's get in there on the action. There we go. All right. Bring the enchanted meats to Sanfew upstairs in the Taverly Herblore store. All right, let's get it. There's Sergeant Damien right there. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, kind of a weird day for me not to be as talkative. It's not my norm, but you know, it's all good. I'm gonna stretch for a second, chat. Nobody needs to see this. It's my business, chat. It's my business. You gotta pay. Gift 7,000 subs to watch me stretch. I'm just kidding. I still wouldn't. Nah, I totally would. Who am I kidding? 7,000 subs, that's a lot. I do think that'd be a big waste of money, but, you know. Did you bring me the required ingredients for the potion? Oh, one thing I need to, not need to, one thing I really want to do today, chat, is to do cable management. Like, this is a fairly new office. Like, we're living in the fixer-upper, right? It's a fairly new office. And I have not done cable management for my 2 PCs right here, and it's gross, man. There's cables everywhere. Cables everywhere. So I need to get that all situated so I can stand up. This is a stand-up desk, stand-up, sit down, but I do like going back and forth throughout the day if I'm stuck in the office all day. Oh, just a second. One moment, please. Your viewership is important to me. All right, let's get it. Oh no. Where did my chat go? There it is. Sorry, chat. Yeah, generally I'm not going to stream this late in the day. It's just not, like, if I wasn't injured, it's not really a thing, but... All right, did you bring me the required ingredients for the potion? I sure did. Thank you so much, adventurer. These meats will allow our potion to honor Guthrie to be completed. I like how I was saying Guthix, and it probably is Guthix. I just added an R because I have dyslexia. To honor Guthix to be completed. Bring one step closer to reclaiming our stone circle. Now go and talk to Kakimix, and he will introduce you to the wonderful world of herb lore and potion mate. Nice, we get to learn herb lore. That's cool, man. That's exciting, man. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, how far away is this? It's right there. Right there, right there. Agua. We are Hushway. How are the raids in Old School RuneScape? I have yet to do any of those. I'm really looking forward to that in the future. I got a long ways to go, I'm sure, but I do need to remember... Wait, what is... There's a portal right here? And a house advertisement? Is there a real estate agent right here as well? I think we do need to move our home somewhere, but we'll look at that after the quest. It's one thing I really enjoy about this game is just getting distracted. I want to fight these guys. I want to see what they're all about. Should we fight one? Let's try. See how it goes. If we start dying, we're just gonna run. Not bad. That seemed to hurt. Yeah, we're not hitting for like a ton. There we go. There's an 8. What do you drop, Druid? Just bones? Just leave him there for now, honestly. I think in the future when we're leveling prayer, I'll get dragon bones and we'll go to chaos altars. Just take all our gear off, pretty much naked, and run to a chaos altar. Just kind of rinse and repeat. Okay. Hello there. I have word from Sanfu that you have been very helpful in assisting him with his preparations for the purification ritual. As promised, I will now teach you the ancient arts of herb lore. Okay, herb lore is the skill of working with herbs and other ingredients to make useful potions and poison. First, you will need a vial, which can be found or made with crafting skill. Then you must gather the herbs needed to make the potion you want. You must fill your vial with water and add the ingredients you need. There are normally 2 ingredients to each type of potion. Bear in mind you must first clean each herb before you can use it. You may also have to grind some ingredients before you can use them. You'll need a pestle and mortar in order to do this. Herbs can be found on the ground and are also dropped by some monsters when you kill them. Let's try an example. Attack potion. First ingredient is guam leaf. The next is eye of newt. Mix these in your water-filled vial and you'll produce an attack potion. Drink this potion to increase your attack level. Different potions also require different herb lore levels before you can make them. Cool. You've completed Druidic Ritual. You're awarded 4 quest points, access to the herb lore skill, and 250 XP into that skill. Cool. And now it is level 3. All right. Big gulps, huh? Well, see you later. I just thought it... Dude. I'm trying to decide what old movie to watch tonight since I am kind of injured. Not kind of, I'm quite injured. Tonight will probably be another movie night, and I gotta be honest, chat, I'm getting a bit sick of movie nights, but you know what? At the same time, I'm grateful I'm not more injured. I've spent some months in a wheelchair before, you know, and my one of my oldest friends was paralyzed a long time ago. 10, that's our first 10 right there. We hit for 10, chat. Look at the action, get up close. 1v1 to the death. We hit for a beautiful whopping 10. This is gonna hurt maybe. 9. Ooh, I like these guys. These guys give good XP. Let's get our... Ooh, what was that, man? That was kind of cray. That druid's robe is worth some money, man. 10. We hit for 10 again. This is good. Getting in there. After we finish fighting this guy, we'll take the coins. Grimmy Turamen. Is that an herb? Examine. I guess it doesn't really... It needs cleaning. Okay, so it is an herb. That's cool. But let's look at this real quick. All right. Attack potion, guam leaf, and eye of newt. Guam leaf, rogue's purse, snakeweed. So it looks like first we need the attack potion, right? Or sorry, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Little tired today, a little sleepy. That tends to be how life goes for me if I sleep in, you know? Like, I don't regret sleeping in, but I'm a tired boy. All right, we'll probably, after this fight, we probably won't keep fighting these guys. I mean, I could use some prayers, I'm assuming. Seems like they'd be good to farm for their druid's robes. Like, that seems like it's decent money, you know? Seems to be an okay amount of money. Just want to look at skills real quick, chat. So it looks like today we're doing herb lore, thieving, and farming. We're getting it all going. Getting all of it. Which I think is pretty cool. All right. 26. I think we could safely kill one more. I just like that the druid's robes are worth a pretty penny. Seems like just farming these guys could be profitable if we have the type of gear that will protect us against their attacks. I don't even know if it works that way. But seems like these guys will be good in the future. Maybe we're a little too low level for them right now, but I don't think we're too low level. I probably just need to research. Give me a robe. We're at 25. When we get down to like 10, we'll leave these guys alone. We may as well. May as well farm a little. Get a little skills. Get that attack up. disappoints me. Imagine if they just consistently drop their robes. That'd be cool. 19. We're starting to feel the pain a little bit. We have a ton of lobster. I need to remember to just have lobster on me, you know? We have yet to die so far. I think that's it. I think that's kind of as low as I want to go right now, with our hit points only being at what, like 40? 40, yeah. Okay. Death Plateau is the next quest. I really want to just like do some herb lore. You know, I think we have what we need. We could also just go buy like a few of them at the Grand Exchange. Either way, I do want to go to the Grand Exchange. $10 trout unnoted, 10 bread. All right. Let's get it. Teleport outside the house. And we'll sell the druid's robes. Or we'll sell one of them. We may as well keep one. I don't know if we'll ever need it though, but still we'll keep one. Keep one, add it to the inventory, and then we have it. Dun, 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 dun. Healing. All right, everything's back. And now Grand Exchange me. Is birth rope on here as well? Yeah, it is in the games necklace. But for now, to the Grand Exchange we go. Look at all the fires. Bum, 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 bum. Let's bank with the banker. Stew, chocolate cake, that, this. Okay. Let's get 3 lobsters. I don't know if we'll have all the inventory for this. Inventory space, but it is all good. Pre-made blurp. Iron bar, bread. Looks like we already have trout, so that is good news. And it can't be noted, and that's okay. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cool. And then 10 trout. And then I'm gonna sell this druid's robe. See if we need like mining or anything. Talk to Harold. Talk to Harold, give him a blueberry special. Gamble with Harold. Okay, cool. Well, I think that's it, right? Yeah, we got everything we need. Let's try and sell this. So it's not worth as much as it is saying. Let's drop this and see. 7776. So if I take this to like a shop, chat, and sell it, would I get the 7,700 gold? That's my question. It's something to look up. Something to look up later. I'm just going to drop it in our inventory for now. You can get there with the Burthorpe minigame teleport or a games necklace. Well, that's easy. I didn't mean to just click on it. We're going to be inside our ghetto house. Look at this. Look at what we've done. What's our construction at? 27? Yeah, so we haven't really done a whole lot with construction yet. But we'll just use the games necklace. I think we've been here before. But I've been wrong before. Right here, right? Not bad. Stone ball, huh? All right. Death Plateau. And Troll Stronghold. Oh, cool. Hey, this is the area I was saying I wanted to do some quests in, so it's kind of fun. Hello. Hello, citizen. How can I help? You have any... What is this place? Welcome to the Principality of Burthorpe. We're the Imperial Guard for the Royal Highness. Prince Onluf of Burthorpe. Do you have any quests? I don't know if you can help us. Trolls have taken up camp on Death Plateau. They are using it to launch raids at night on the village. We've tried to attack the camp, but the main path is heavily guarded. Perhaps there's a way you can sneak up at night? If there is another way, I do not know of it. Do you know of such a path? Yes. No, but perhaps I could try and find one. No worries. All right, cool. Citizen, you would be well rewarded. If you go up to Death Plateau, be very careful as the trolls will attack you on sight. I'll be careful. One other thing. What's that? All of our equipment is kept in the castle on the hill. The stupid guard that was on duty last night lost the combination to the lock. I told the prince that the Imperial Guard should have been in charge of security. No problem. What does the combination look like? The equipment room is unlocked when the stone balls are placed in the correct order on the stone mechanism outside it. The right order is written on a piece of paper, the guard head. A stone what? Well, citizen, the prince is fond of puzzles. Why we couldn't just have a key is beyond me. I'll get on it. This music's pretty good. Bum, bum, bum. I'm gonna call him Eric. Let's talk to Eric. Hi, can I help? Looking for the guard that was on last night. There was only one guard on last night, Harold. He's a nice lad, if a little dim. Do you know where he's staying? Harold's staying in the Toad and Chicken. It's a good name. Somebody probably has already opened something called the Toad and Chicken. Maybe not, though. Boom, 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 boom. I am glad we have 3 lobsters this time. I know it's not a lot, but it will help. Come in. Harold, my man. Hey there. Hi. You're the guard that was on duty last night? Yeah. Denol said you lost the combination to the equipment room? I don't want to talk about it. Okay. We're gonna go talk to Eric again. Yeah, new music, man. New music in the game. It's always nice to turn it up a bit. I didn't realize he was wearing like purple garb. Looking good, Eric. Hi, can I help? I found Harold, but he won't talk to me. Harold's gotten in trouble a few times over his drinking and gambling. Perhaps he'd open up after a drink. Thanks, I'll try that. And now we go back. Take an Asgardian L from the bar. I'm just gonna go ahead and take that. Thank you. Yeah, why would I pay for that when it's just sitting right there at your bar on the counter? Because that makes sense. Knock on the door. Oh, I forgot. He's gonna say, come in. Come on in, stranger. Okay, we'll talk to Harold. Hey there. Can I buy you a drink? Now you're talking. You give Harold the L. That hit the spot. Where were you when you last had the combination? Honestly, don't know. I've looked everywhere. I've searched the castle and my room. Tried looking between here and the castle. Yeah, I tried that. I need another beer. Blueberry special. Wait. I'm assuming we need this blurb, this pre-made blurb later. So do we just go back downstairs to get it, maybe? Guess we'll find out. I hope we can just buy one straight from the barkeep. That would save us a bunch of time. Give him a blueberry special, huh? Yeah, I don't know. That's weird that it didn't tell us to grab a blueberry special. Maybe we're just supposed to give him this drink, though. I really fancy one of those blueberry specials and never get over to the gnome stronghold, so I haven't had one for ages. Okay, so that is the blueberry special. Copy. That makes sense. Now that hit the spot. All right. Hey there. Hey, matey. Do you like to gamble? Sure. Place your bet, please. $101 coins. Here goes. Two. Well, we already won. You win. 16. How am I supposed to beat that? Harold's so drunk he can hardly see, let alone count. Not enough money. Here's some of it. Harold's giving you some of your winnings. I owe you the rest. Harold's giving you an IOU scribbled on some paper. Harold owes me some money. Wait just a minute. The IOU is written on the back of the combination. The stupid guard had it in his back pocket the whole time. Nice. What a guy. Okay, now we can place the stone balls in the correct order. I believe they're just down here. Yeah. All right. Red is north of blue. Yellow is south of purple. Glad we have one inventory slot available, you know? Otherwise, this could take a while. I do like puzzles. I should probably just do the puzzles and turn off full hint. I think that would be more fun. What do you guys think? It's probably the way to do it, honestly. Enter the cave northwest of Birth Rub. Okay. What is this song called? Kingdom? Good song. To the cave. Talk to Saba. Hey. What? Do you know of another way up Death Plateau? Why would I want to go up there? I just want to be left in peace. I used to be just human. It used to be just humans trampling past my cave and making a racket. Now there's those blasted trolls too. Not only do they stink and argue with each other loudly, but they're always fighting the humans. I just want to be left in peace. I might be able to help you. How? Trying to help the humans to reclaim back Death Plateau. If you can help me, then at least you'd be rid of the trolls. Let me see. I've only been up Death Plateau once to complain about the noise, but those pesky trolls started throwing rocks at me. Before the trolls came, there used to be a nettlesome Sherpa that took humans exploring or something equally stupid. Perhaps he'd know another way. Where does the Sherpa live? I don't know, but it can't be far as he used to be around all the time. All right. Yeah, those trolls, they're pretty high level. Danger sign. Danger. Danger, 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 danger. Hey, he's got some chickens, right? Bum, 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 bum. No milk today, thank you. Not the milkman, I need your help. Oh, okay, you'd better come in then. Hey. Hello, how can I help? Helping the Imperial Guard, they need to find a way to sneak up Death Plateau to destroy the troll camp. Saba seems to think you'd be able to help. Saba's still alive and kicking? Yeah, he seems very bitter. That's Saba, alright. I do know of a secret way up to Death Plateau. I gotta turn my voice down. There we go. Now I can hear my own voice as well. That's nice. I do know of a secret way up to Death Plateau. The Imperial Guard would be able to use it at night and not be seen until it was too late. Be happy to show you if you do something for me first. Name it. I don't get into town much and I'm getting low on supplies. I need 10 loaves of bread and 10 cooked trout. That should see me through the winter. Anything else? Yes, my climbing boots need to have new spikes. So you can take them to Dunstan in Berthorpe. He always puts my spikes on for me. Get those for you. Thank you, traveler. Can we just not give him this stuff yet? No, not yet. When he has, bring the boots to me with 10 loaves of bread. I gotta just carry all this crap with me. Nice. That's what I like to see. Dun, 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 dun. This is another banger of a song. I'm a fan of this. Fan of this song as well. And the trolls are huge. Ooh. Dun 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 dun. About to run out of stamina. Okay, talk to Dunstan. Hi, how can I help? Tenzing has asked me to bring you his climbing boots. He needs to have spikes put on them. He does he? Well, I won't do it till he pays for the last set I made for him. This is really important. How so? I need the Sherpa to show me a secret way up Death Plateau so that the Imperial Guard can destroy the troll camp. He won't help me till I've got the spikes. That's different. Tell you what, I'll make them for you on one condition. My son has just turned 16 and I very much like him to join the Imperial Guard. The Prince's elite forces are invite only, so it's very unlikely he'll get in. If you can arrange that, you'll have a deal. That won't be a problem as I'm helping out the Imperial Guard. Excellent. You'll need to bring an iron bar for the spikes. We've already got it. We already did, man. We already got the iron bar. Hello. Hello, Susan. Have you found another way up Death Plateau? Yeah, there is. We are saved. There's one thing. And what is that? There's a Sherpa who will only show me the secret way if I first get some spikes for his climbing boots. The Smith will only do this for me if you sign up his son for the Imperial Guard. This is very irregular. Will you do it? Will you not do this? I've heard of Dunstan's son. He's a very promising young man. For the sake of your mission, we can make an exception. It's giving you a certificate. I mean, did we actually get the certificate though? I think we have to go through this again. All right, now we go back. We had to eat one of our health restores, you know? We do have prayers. Assuming, I wonder, is there a prayer that heals? I don't want to really look right now. We'll look later. Attacked Brioka, huh? Hi. Have you managed to get my son signed up? You give Dunstan the certificate. Thank you. Now to keep my end of the bargain, give me the boots and an iron bar. All right, he did it. Thanks. No problem. And now we have no stamina. So let the long walk begin. Let the long walk continue. Da-na-na. I need to get some gloves for my arthritis. Wait, I can't remember if we go over there. I think it's in here. Yeah. I see it. I see it. We probably don't need this combination anymore. Ba-bum, ba-bum. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, we got 10 trout, 10 loaves of bread, and the spikes. A lot of inventory for this one. Dun 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 dun. Tenzing. Hello. Hey, have you brought me the items I asked for? Dang, dude. You just took it. Took all of it. Thank you very much, Traveler. I'm now ready for the winter. You said you would show me the secret way to Death Plateau. Yeah, of course. I drew up a map in case I ever needed to use it again. Alright. I don't think the trolls have found the secret way yet. If they had, I would have been attacked by now. Let's read this real quick. Exit Tanzig's house into the backyard through the north door and over the still. Okay. I don't think the trolls have found the secret way yet. If they had, I would have been attacked by now. Thanks, but I think I'd better check the path. I don't want to send the Imperial Guards to their death. You are wise for one so young. I'm not that young, sir. All right, all right. We're gonna climb the fence. I mean, we could path this real quick. Seems like a pretty dangerous area. Did these try to like hit you off? Nope. Danger. Death Plateau is not named that for a joke. If you continue down this path, you'll be assailed by trolls. If you're not prepared for that, you should turn back now. All right, well, that's, I mean, if we die here, it's fine. We'll just grab a ton of lobsters and try again. I think this is far enough. I can see Death Plateau, and it looks like the trolls haven't found the path. I'd better go tell Denolf. How would they have not found this path? Stupid trolls. Bum, bum. Like how it stops you when you read that every time. I want to go fight all the trolls in there. We are definitely not high enough level for that, so. I need some stamina potions or stamina. What are they? The pies? I don't really remember. I don't remember what you take. Watched a video about it, but. Hey, Tenzing. I'm lost. We are not lost. Okay, set the target. Let's go. Not too shabby, nah. Yeah, we'll probably end the stream here. Maybe after this quest, even. It's Saturday. I want to hang out with Mrs. Faye and work on some projects. That's what I would like to do today. This is fun, though, man. I love this game. So I've noticed, like, generally for me, like my community as it stands now, which it won't always be like this, but I feel like Saturday's always a bit slower. Especially later, like it's like middle of Saturday, you know? People got stuff to do. Me included, so. I appreciate everybody hanging out, larking, sending the good vibes, sharing the vibes. Mostly, all the backseating, all the help, you know? This backseating is very much encouraged. Hello, citizen. Have you found the secret way up Death Plateau? Yeah, there's a path that runs from a Sherpa's hut around the back of Death Plateau. The trolls haven't found it yet. Sherpa made a map I can give you. Excellent. This looks perfect. They will never see us coming. You managed to open the equipment room? Yes, the door is open and here's the combination. We didn't look in the equipment room, did we? Shall present you with some steel fighting claws. In addition, I shall show you the knowledge of creating the fighting claws for yourself. You are now an honorary member of the Imperial Guard. That's cool. Completed Death Plateau. 1 quest point, 3k attack, some steel claws, and the ability to make claws. 42 attack. 55 combat. Nice, dude. Making it happen. Void Knight equipment. Need more magic and ranged and defense. Cool. And, the Void Knight mace and the Void Knight equipment. Sweet. Death Plateau. It's kind of a fun quest. Mostly just dialogue. And we're almost to the point where we're gonna do thieving and farming and start learning that. I want to learn farming before Mrs. Faye tries playing this. So I hear farming is really fun. I'm pretty tired, man. Chat. Yeah, I think that's it for me. I think that's it for me today. I want to hang out with Mrs. Faye and get some stuff done. Might be live later today. Probably not, though. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. I'll get a thumbnail ready for YouTube and be live a lot earlier tomorrow. Probably around like 9 a.m. EST. Which I'm not EST, so it's, it'll be like 7 a.m. my time. This game's fun. Before we go, I do want to teleport. Also, let's go see if we can look in the equipment room. I should have taken a screenshot of everything, I didn't, though, sadly. Yeah, I'm really excited to work on the music stuff today, get that all set up for music streams, but that's all I got. I think that's it. Thanks everybody for hanging out.